Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
One of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Mbappe has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lahm has it out wide and in space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that is out of play. And it's Nedved. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, this is intriguing.
Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Lewandowski. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And this is Lewandowski. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Lahm. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lahm delivers.
That's good defensive concentration.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been clubbed away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lobbed in behind, floated through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pedri. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And it's Mendes. Mendes goes on a run down the left wing. Mbappe, and he's found. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pass is just off target. Nedved. And that was nowhere near his best. Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. Koundé gets into some space. And that's aimed into John Surely! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Lewandowski demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped.
Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. That's a sharp pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be...
Tries a shot! Well, now it's a... Oh, he's been... And one more try! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Walker is there to clear. Now it's Del Piero. Tries to play it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Lopez.
Oh, good
shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. And this could be the final action of the first half. Bernardo Silva goes short. Gattuso. Now it's Haaland. Here's Haaland. Not the most accurate pass. And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Always onto this. Oh, well played, well played. Kyle Walker. And they can counter here. Now it's Bebeto. Lam gets into a good position. Del Piero. Del Piero. Del Piero going face to face. And Del Piero! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And it's Nedved.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give...
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And he's picked it up out wide. And here's Mbappe. Lam. And now the breakaway. And he's had it nicked away. Lewandowski. And here's Pedri. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Lam. Del Piero. Lam. Now it's Nedved. Bebeto. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And Kyle Walker. Fermin did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Great vision. And he's heaved it away. That'll be a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 18, el dorsal 10,
And it's
el
Gattuso.
dorsal 13. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el dorsal 97.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ronaldinho. Ambitious ball here. Oh, delightful ball. Serginho. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Gattuso. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Spread it left. Now it's Bebeto.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's intervened well there. Rafinha. Aubameyang receives it in a good position here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's Bebeto. Looking for the run. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Gattuso has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. That has ended up in no man's land. Caresses it through. Raul. That's the keeper's ball. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Crosses it in here. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And he shoots! He scores! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can...
Ribery! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about, sometimes driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Raul. Just a goal. Decent chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. More or less by himself as... And time is up. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things go... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Maicon is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Now it's Rashford. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
And he has that visible will to win and a supreme technique. It's a pretty compelling package.
It really is. He has got the lot.
Shot goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lovely bit of skill. Ah, that's a fine interception. Del Piero.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Maicon cuts out the pass. Gavi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He has found a way through. There's the delivery. Gabriel tries to clear. Not the most accurate pass. Rashford. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. And they're back on the ball again. So it is still 0-0. Well, that pass isn't the best. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Right, Doué. Kyle Walker. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aubameyang. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's going up front in a hurry.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Rashford. Looking for the run. Lam. Del Piero. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Del Piero. He's found a way through. Spread it left. Aimed in towards... Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Probing pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Has a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
That's an imaginative pass. Nice interception, well timed. Yildiz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
Oh no, this does not look good. It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lahm. Now the delivery. Gabriel is there, and he can get that clear. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Brilliantly cut out. Nicely weighted ball. Opts for safety. Haaland is onto it in a flash. And it's Nedved. Yildiz did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Yildiz making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's
There will be 1
Yildiz.
minute added time.
And he's managed to gift it back. Nedved. Now it's Del Piero. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the stadium hall. Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Can he get on the end of this? That has ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Lahm. Oh, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! It's come back out to him. It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And it didn't take him long. Face to face with the keeper. Bebeto! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Decent chance! They've scored! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical...
Could be danger here. Lahm plays it in. Corner! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 97, Aurelian. Number 20, Rashford.
Now it's Messi.
Coming on the field, number 11.
Messi
Robert
proves just a
Lewandowski.
little bit. And
Number
Messi!
8.
It is! Sticks it
Number
away!
10, Messi. Substitutions taking place. Substitution on the field.
Well, there's going to be another change
Number
here.
7,
Yeah, they're looking for some
Judas.
imagination, and his
Coming on
job's
the
going to be to
field
add that
is
element of craft and
number
guile,
14,
the man pulling the strings.
Mbappe. Mbappe running with the ball. Del Piero.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. McAllister. Van Dijk. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well measured. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And this is Bebeto, and he's certainly onside here. Gavi. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Zaniolo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shoots! Oh, taken with style. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Number 8, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Substitution on the field. Number 9, McAllister. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Eduardo Camavinga.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Can he stop it going out? Now it's Gavi. This looks promising.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mbappe.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Real chance! And he hits the net. There seemed no way back, but they are level. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Mbappe. Bebeto.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Takes a shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And the shots! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that was very necessary. Kola. Camavinga calmly anticipates.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Zaniolo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. And a chance! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had... So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements overlapping.
Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Fabinho makes the interception. And this is Rooney, and he's running through. It's Rooney! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that was very necessary. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a cracking ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Back into the middle, and he cuts out the supply.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Good take, and is he in? They've got a corner here. And we have our very first corner. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, he's done very well. It's Gerrard! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Thuram gets good distance on it. Rijkaard. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Cruyff was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Nicked it back promptly. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's in a good position here. And the shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
It's their second corner of the game. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some really good ball movement. Lahm gets into a good position. Played into space out wide. And the keeper beats it away. Fabinho is always looking to break lines. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. And it's Nedved. Oh, well measured. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe! He is just correct. Big chance! They score! First blood drawn. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, good ball. Crosses, he's got full. Oh, crossbar! No mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Rooney. He's shifting through the gears here. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Maldini trying to keep this in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rooney. That's the keeper's ball. we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Are now available. Substitutions taking place.
So it's back to business. Lahm. And it's Walker. Nedved. Lahm. Can he get on the end of this?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nedved. And it's Lahm. Foot in. Lahm made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And this is Rooney. Gerrard. Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Cross to the back. Up he goes! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a breakthrough, and Bebeto! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
The attendance for this match was 29,000.
60 minutes played. Quality ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that has been knocked clear. Messi. He has found the way through. Cruyff. He's got away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ball driven forward. Climbs up big! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Substitution on the field.
Messi is behind this one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Rooney! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Cruyff. Mbappe. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Oh, that's great. That's great concentration. It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Messi. Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
He's got a shot! Goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Great vision, and he's picked it up out wide. Tar attempts a clearance. Ball is over the line. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Corner number 2 then. Backward it goes. He's having a go. And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Pepe spots it and intercepts.
Lampoon Warriors really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Cruyff. 5 minutes left on the clock. And they can counter here. Knocks it out wide.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Maldini goes sliding in. I think we're just about done here. Ronaldinho. And it's Serginho. Now it's Del Piero. He's a sharp little ball here.
Minute has been indicated.
He is through here. He shifted it to the flank. Played in. It's a mighty effort. He's scored. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks... Oh no, what has happened here? And he shoots! It's a goal! Deep, deep into injury time! And time is up. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think we'll find it very hard to overlook the qualities of this guy, Jordan Henderson. He'll be the key supply route for those quality balls from deep, although, if needed, he will provide support wherever necessary in a more box-to-box role.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now that's a lovely exchange. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Mbappe. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cruyff. Japan could counter-attack here. Nedved. Haaland. Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's got his cross in. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Pele, and it's Vitinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. Lahm plays it in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice looking ball. Dink through. Oh, what a ball! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Pele with the short one. Mbappe gets rid without sophistication. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nedved. That's a good run down the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot a goal! Japan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Kyle Walker. Del Piero goes steaming forward. Del Piero. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's the chance to counter. Floated through. That's an excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cruyff. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cannavaro tries to clear. Japan have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a promising position. He slings it, terrific header! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Knocks it out wide. Now he's got space here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dennis. Pele. And that is a little undercooked. Lam. And that's gone loose. Del Piero. Climbs up big! Cruyff. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Del Piero. Played out wide. Lam delivered. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Haaland. Hernes. Jordan Henderson. Hernes. No, that's been intercepted. Turan. Lam, who does have an assist to his name. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? And this is Ronaldo. He has found the way through. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Mbappe. Now it's Del Piero. Dixon. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hernes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's managed to get free. Walker kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Out towards the flank. Nedved. And it's Lam. And he's whipped it across. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Out to the left it goes. And he rises! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Cross flood, he gets big! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe is on his own, tries a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Del Piero providing an outlet on that flank. Pele. Cristiano Ronaldo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He is through here. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And no, he's seen through all of that. Kyle Walker. And it's Lam.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now, can they get him away? The ball goes in, big header! And the pass is intercepted. Pele. Now it's Pele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Lam. Looking for options for movement. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Cruyff. Vitinha. For Jordan Henderson. Pele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're
Haaland
expecting
picking up
traffic
the
to be
man of
heavy
the
on-
match. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It's a sharp pass. Now it's Nakamura. And the shot, Harness! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Del Piero. Holland, shot a goal! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Walker. Goes for a shot! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Nakamura. Drogba.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well played. Gattuso. Lam. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero. And it's Lam. And it's Lam. Out towards the flank. Played out to the left flank. Tries to play it through. Played into space. Floated through. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Carlos. Kyle Walker. Here's Nedved. Thuram. Pass somewhat off target. Thuram makes the interception. Del Piero. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos. And here's Del Piero. Nedved. And that's another good win of the ball. Cannavaro. Ernest. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Del Piero. Ernest. And it's Roberto Carlos. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Del Piero.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, good read.
That was well played.
He's got full. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Walker. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Haaland. Nice looking ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Lahm. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now he's got space here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he latch on to this? And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a seguire le indicazioni delle forze dell'ordine visualizzate a breve sul maxi schermo. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
And
Numero
we're underway
17.
again.
Lasciano il campo per
A solitary goal.
il numero
That has
90.
been the crucial
Il numero
difference.
19. Attenzione, un cambio.
Great vision. And that could set him on his way. He's a decent chance! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Del Piero really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Del Piero.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Bebeto. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lahm. Collar. Busquets gets over and intercepts. Drogba.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, good take and takes a shot! And he hits the net! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Cambio di giocatori.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, could be danger here. He's found the way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Off he goes! Off the post. Deftly away. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Gattuso. Cannavaro. And it's Lam. Knocks it into space. The ball goes in. Oh, what a climb! And yes, it's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping the goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
So,
Numero
time for
13.
changes on both sides, actually.
Lasciano il campo
So the lead now is
numero
2.
22.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And here's Del Piero. Drogba. Del Piero. He's found a way past. Serginho has it out wide and in space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It'll be a throw-in. Maldini. And it's Serginho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, easy pickings there. Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. Chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And now he has 2. So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, it's Bebeto. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. Now the gets his head on it! It's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell.
Tries from distance. And he seemed certain to get the 6th. That was good alertness. And it's Del Piero. Ernest. That looks a decent ball. Now that's well seen too. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Aimed beyond the defence. Nakamura. And that intercept. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless.